Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hi, Shira. Hi, Katie. Hi, Winter. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Cora. Hi, Kelly, darling. I'm sure you can hear my son with the TV super loud that I keep asking him to turn down, but he hasn't. So it is not part 2 of last week's Wicca class because I don't know what my phone is doing, to be honest. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Nothing's going to work right now because I want it to. Jansen, I really need you to turn that down. Hang on. Okay. He turned it down a little bit. Okay, so I am unprepared. Hi, Jesse. How are you? Thank you for turning that off. Oh my gosh, that's much better. Hi, John. Hi, Amy. Amy Kowalski. Hugs, Cora. Thank you. No phone service. Oh, jeepers creepers. Cora, I understand. Hi, Adriana. I've been wondering how you've been, honey. Oh my goodness. I've been thinking about all you guys. Hi, Jean Fury. So, I am a very bad podcaster because I just slacked. Let's be honest. I believe in complete transparency, or almost transparency. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? So I'm not supposed to be doing readings tonight because it is just my podcast, my Just Cindy podcast. But I did not do the round table. We are not doing the round table because I want to do it. So I just need to do it a little differently. I am merely human. Listen, I just have had so much, too much, not enough going on. Whatever. I don't know. I am human. And I believe in taking time for myself and self-caring, right? It's what I tell you guys to do too. Oh no, you can't get her phone back on. So what's the subject tonight? So I was thinking about that we could do question and answers. So if you guys have questions, and you can do it questions about anything. Cora, we're not doing readings though tonight. So mainly I was gonna do the, what is it? So it was gonna be the Wicca and Witchcraft Part 2. It was gonna be the round table discussion. Yes, like yourself, myself, all of us out here. Yes, that's the flow. I just feel like I should have done something, but I just feel like winging it, I guess. We could do, I have stones around me, I have cards, I have We can ask questions about what I talked about last week. But I do want to do the, I'm going to still do the Wicca round table. So, yeah. Ooh, Patrick, go for it. You have so many questions. I'm not choosing a subject. If you guys want to ask questions, I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. How's that? Hugs, Cora. So, Yvonne, I'm not doing readings right now. It is basically just the podcast where we usually have a topic and we discuss the topic. However, I hadn't pull up a seat. Yes. Oh, and God's tapping. Goddess is tapping. Perfect. I can do that. I don't think Yvonne is listening to me. Can we talk about the full moon? Because this last one has had me in a weird funk. Absolutely, we can. Winter questions, not like I'm not doing readings tonight. So no tarot readings, no spirit readings tonight. It is just like questions that you've been wanting to ask. Winging it is more fun. Jean. Past lives, how many can you have? John, that's so good. I love it. Stones and how you use them. I love it. How can you tell if you are from Wiccan? If you are from a Wiccan or if you are Wiccan? So we were talking about that last time regarding Wicca. All right, let's see. Pull up a seat. I just love that, John, so much. I love this question, Amy. Yes. That full moon had me. I was so emotional. It was ridiculous. Let's see. I'm going to see what day that was because I think that was like last Friday, maybe? I don't know. Let me see here. Let's talk about the full moon for a minute. All right, let's see. August full moon was the 3rd. All right. So it was Monday the 3rd of August. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Lord have mercy. I was an ego. So, yeah, I was an ego. That full moon, the August 3rd full moon, it was, what was it in? I can't even think. Hang on. Oh, it stayed right there. It was in Aquarius, which makes sense. Aquarius is an air sign. Air signs are all about thinking, right? Aquarius, and so let's see the air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And a lot of times, all of those air signs are in their head. They think way too much, right? Yes. Kelly knows this. Kelly knows this very well, right, Kelly? Are there any others of you that are air signs out there? 13 past lives. So, John, I've never heard of that, to be honest. Somebody told one of my friends that they've had over 900 past lives. A psychic told them that. Okay. So, Yvonne, Your questions you're asking are in regard to me using my abilities to do a reading, whether tarot or psychic. I'm not answering those kind of questions. The kind of questions I'm asking tonight are topic related, not spirit related. Does that make sense? How can you tell if you're a Wiccan or from Wiccan bloodline? Oh, Yvonne is a Gemini. Wait, Cora is too? Patrick's a Taurus. Danielle is an air sign. Ooh, and manifesting. Adriana's an Aquarius. Kelly, I know, is an air sign. She's a Gemini. Oh, Danielle's a Libra. Oh my gosh, we hit all of them tonight. Holy cow, how did we do that with... And John's a Taurus. So both guys in here are Taurus. And I mean, I don't have everybody, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ashley's a Capricorn. Oh my God, that's so crazy. Am I the only fire sign in here tonight? So I have Taurus, Capricorns, and then I have all 3 air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I'm the only Aries? I'm the only fire sign? Earth and air? In one fire? That's amazing. That's so crazy. Okay, so let's go through some of these top. Okay, Gene Fury, thank you. Another fire sign. You got Sagittarius up in the house. And that's funny because it's a different fire sign. Gene is a different fire sign than me. That's so crazy. Okay, so we don't have any. Oh, and Amy's in Aries as well. So we don't have any water signs. Kelly, darling, you just need to, Kelly, darling, you need to be quiet. Well, you guys are in your head. Although, Amy, I'm sure I can speak for you as well. Aries are in their head a lot too. Way too much. Yeah. Okay, so let's tackle some of these. Let's do that. Okay, so let's talk about some past lives, okay? All right, well, witchcraft, psychic stuff, not asking about me to use my psychic abilities or mediumship abilities, but just like questions regarding the topic of. Does that make sense? Okay, so Ashley, I do want to do a whole thing on stones, and that is actually, I do have that in my book about coming up. So, Cora, how can you tell if you're from Wiccan, if you're Wiccan or from a Wiccan bloodline, right? I think that was what the question was, right? Right there. How can you tell if you're Wiccan or from Wiccan bloodline? Well, if you know anybody in your family that is Wiccan, then that's how you would know that, right? Yes, I love the past lives are next. So after I do this with Cora. So this is the thing, is I had no idea that my old, because my father has 2 sets of children. 2 different families, 2 sets of children. So it's my 2 sisters and brother. And then with my mom, there's 4 of us. So there's 7 kids that he had. So I have sister, brother. So my second oldest sister and my brother both were Wiccan, and I had no idea until I was an adult. I was into my 30s at least when I finally found out that my brother told me that both of them were Wiccan. And the other thing is that I can remember being young and having things. We moved into a house where witches had lived, and the bedroom, the master bedroom, was painted black, and then with different color fluorescent paints. There were bats and cats and broomsticks or witches, and it scared my mom so much. But me, I was like, oh my God, I love this room. Can I have this room? My mom was terrified. She thought it was evil. She's like, no. But me, I wanted to be in there. Now, in that house, if you went to the basement, all the way to the back, there was a room. And it had a bar in it. And the walls were painted black. The bar was painted black. And I never understood what that room was, but I always loved being in that room, even as creepy as it looked or seemed, right? So my sister and I would go and play in that room. And my younger sister. So out of the four of us, there's my sister Kim, myself, my sister Shannon, and my brother Aaron. And my sister Shannon, who is the youngest sister, she and I would do some crazy stuff. When I say crazy, like we would try making the mailbox flag go up and down with our mind. And my sister did it. It was pretty cool. But I did not. We were like 10 and 11 or 11 and 12 when I'm older by like 17 months. And we would go in that room downstairs, and it just felt at home to me, right? We would get in the mail the Witch's Almanac. Well, I can remember like looking at it and my mom snatching it from me because it was getting sent to our house still, but for the people that used to live there before us. And I could just remember like loving it so much, and I'd wanted to know what it was because I thought witches were scary things on TV, right? Or things at Halloween. Now, right? And they rode a broomstick and they turned kids into frogs or whatever, right? Because I didn't know witches were a real thing. They're not a real thing, right? However, my sister and I, after we found out my mom didn't want us looking at this Witch's Almanac, I wanted to keep reading it because it had really cool stuff like planting by the moonlight and things you could see at the full moon or when the moon would be full and all just these really cool articles. And it scared my mom. But as an adult, looking back to my childhood, I understood completely that they were witches that had lived there and how much I loved that house because of the energy the witches had put into the house, right? I also understood that in the basement, that bar room was actually their altar and ritual room, and it made sense to me as an adult why I loved it so much because I could feel the magic in there, right? So it made sense to me now as an adult. It took me a long time to figure that out and understand. And I've been a witch for a long time now, since 1997. So I didn't know it until just last year or 2 years ago. Like I put it all together and I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, then when I went to college, I had girlfriends that were Wiccan and she was a witch and her boyfriend was a witch and I didn't have any idea. Like these are not things that I understood and had around me. So I always had these little things that like put me and pushed me towards being Wiccan, and I had no idea until a psychic medium out of nowhere gives my aunt a message, who then gives me a message. That's it. So how do I know if you have bloodline? Ask your people. I don't know if I have any Wiccans before us, because my siblings would still be in the same line as me. I know for certain that my mom was not Wiccan. I know for certain that my father was not Wiccan. So how he had 3 children out of 7 to become Wiccan, I could not even begin to tell you how that's possible. And a lot of us are psychic or have psychic abilities in my family. I can't begin to tell you that either. But I know it's the truth. Are my siblings like myself? I don't know. I mean, we all have different things, I guess. I mean, my sister Shannon and I would play with psychic abilities when we were younger. I mean, little kids. But we were just playing, right? Until things would happen. So I don't know, Cora. I was told I was Wiccan, even though I had all of those little things along my journey that said, hey, by the way, witches, witches, witches. So a lot of times, if you feel drawn to it, you're a witch. If you feel pulled to Wiccan teachings and stuff, then you're a witch. I can't be the one to, I mean, I've told people that they're witches. I know other psychic mediums have told people that they're witches or Wiccan, you know. So yes, you can be told. The bloodline stuff, I don't have any way to know for myself. I'm not very knowledgeable on bloodline Wiccan or witch, right? I'm not positive about that. So, but it starts with asking questions in your family, if anybody was, right? But if you think you are, then why not delve into it? Think I'm a bit of a witch. I can tell when certain things are about to happen. That's really cool, Yvonne. And being a witch is, so I look at being Wiccan or a witch, or a Wiccan witch. Get it? Hollywood says wicked witch, but we're Wiccan witches. So I would even say that's probably along the lines of psychic abilities, Yvonne, to be honest, intuition and stuff like that. But what was I gonna just say about the witch part of that, though? Oh, magic, the magic side of being a witch. So, how I look at and view Wicca and witches and stuff like that is really just those of us who revere the earth, right? That's basically what, if you want to make it super simplistic, that's how I simplify it. It's polytheistic, many gods, many goddesses, and they revere the earth. That's the easiest way. Magic is just tapping into that energy that surrounds all of us all the time, right? Okay, I just need to go back because I need to... I just saw 13 past lives and it made me think of 13 ghosts. I don't know, that was creepy. So John, let's talk past lives. Past lives, I've first of all, I firmly believe that we have had past lives. I have, heck yeah, girl, right? It sure is a good topic. I'm just going through really quick and catching up again. I'm sorry. Oh, Kelly, I was saying, you said, what do I know? You know that air signs are in their head. You need more nights of questions. We can do this. We can do this anytime. I love this. My gosh. Holy cow, you guys have been talking a lot. I'm way behind, right? Amy Diaz is an Aquarius too. Amy, did you see there's another Amy? Okay. So funny. Yes, I remember that. I know that we said our birthdays are near each other, Amy, and they're in April. Mine is the 4th. So, Jean Fury asks, how do you know if you have past lives? I say because you're alive now. I just firmly believe that we've all had past lives. Is it possible that there has been a clean soul that has not had any past lives? I don't know. That is a good question. I am not omniscient, obviously, but I just feel like we've all had past lives. That was one of my dad's things. My dad and I would have these amazing questions. So I was talking about my father. They had the 7 children. My dad is my stepdad, he's my dad, right? No step in there at all. One is biological, the other is not biological. My dad is non-biological. But my dad and I would have these amazing conversations because you have to understand my dad was, when he was younger, he was in the seminary. He was going to be a Catholic priest. And so my dad took religion that he knew, and then he had a daughter that was a witch who completely like uprooted his beliefs, right? He had these dogmatic beliefs that were ingrained in him as a young man. And then he has a daughter who's like, woo! Just like this little flitting thing all over the place, and just had these woo-woo thoughts and believed that spirit is all around us, that we could have past lives, that, whatever. So my dad and I, he's like, well, my dad would say stuff like, well, why don't we remember that we had past lives? I said to him, well, Dad, if you remembered that you had a past life, how would you go on in this life to learn the lessons that you're supposed to learn? And how would you be able to, integrate that lifetime with this lifetime? And we just would go back and forth and and he'd make me think and I'd make him think, and God dang it, I miss it so much, right? But he would really make me think, and I loved that, and then I'd consult spirit. Cheating! So he would ask, like, well, can there be new souls? And I'd be like, well, I suppose, but I don't know. How many souls are there? My dad would ask. I'd be like, Dad, I don't know. And is there an endless supply of souls? Like, do souls just keep reappearing? And I'm like, I don't know. So I just had all these amazing, like, thoughts and things that would come. Now, because of my dead people, for lack of a better term, my uncle, Frank, who is actually my biological father's brother, he was, after I found out that I was a psychic medium, my uncle was there, and he actually helped guide me because I didn't get trained or anything. So my uncle was there to guide me, and he allowed me to go to the other side, and he told me that I could come in if I wanted to. But I had felt the most immense love and I can't put into, there's no human words. There's a lot of words, but they still don't explain what I felt, right? And only people that understand this would understand it. I know that's probably hard to explain or understand, but I just was talking to one of my friends, Nick, and he had an experience pretty much like what I'm explaining to you. He didn't go to the other side. It was just a spiritual experience that he had. But he understood it, and we both understood, and it's like, wow, it was really cool that we could have that interaction, and he was able to explain that, because the other side is so freeing. It's so freeing, and it's beautiful, and it's love, and it's harmony, and it's trust, and it's appreciation, and it's empathy, and it's harmony, and it's a lot of earthly words that do still not do it justice. Because if I could make you feel the biggest, most amount of love, it would be that. All of these words all together, put together, and to make this feeling. So my uncle had said, you can come. And I was allowed to go to the other side. And I wasn't going to die or anything. But I said no. I had already felt what I needed to feel. And I said, I don't want to miss this for the rest of my life. And I'm glad I didn't go to the other side, to be honest. I've seen a lot of the other side because people, dogs, animals, they show me, right? And I can experience it through them. But I chose not to specifically because I didn't want to miss it, because it's one of those feelings that you don't want to miss for the rest of your entire human life. And I really would have, because that's how amazing and impactful it is. Now, I will tell you that I've had that feeling 2 other times in my life, and it's when 2 of my friends passed away. And they just both happened to be young men. I had just left my friend Rob. My friend Rob and I and 2 other friends, we were all at a nightclub locally, just a couple towns away. And we were all having a good time. And in the amount of time that I left the parking lot where I left them to the 5 minutes away that I drove when I felt him leave his body, it was pretty tough. I had no idea what that feeling was, and it was an amazing, unbelievable feeling. And I remember it so vividly as the most spiritual moment I've ever had in my entire life. And that's the only way I could explain it, because I couldn't explain it as love. I couldn't explain it as anything other, just this amazing spiritual experience. And when I got home, my brother was about 14, and he was with the volunteer fire department in our town. And he was not old enough. I was only 20. Maybe I wasn't even 20 yet. No, I couldn't have been. I don't think I had Jessica. No, maybe I did have Jessica already. I'm so confused. I have no idea. I can't remember what year he passed away. It had to have been after Jessica was born, which was 91. So it had to have been after that, I think. I'll have to ask my friend Mitch. So it was amazing, right? But when I got home, my brother had said to me, he was with the Explorers, which is the young, because he was too young to be in the department. He said, "Who died?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Who died?" And I'm like, "Nobody died." He's like, "Yes," and he said the call numbers, and he goes, "That means that somebody died." And I said, "Nobody died. I can assure you nobody died." He's like, "Yes, they did. I'm telling you right now." Had no idea. Well, I'm literally doing papers the next day. And the headlines, which I hadn't read, I'd done most of the route and I was on the way back. And the headline had said that man dies at Hoo-Ha's or something along those lines. and I read it, and that's how I found out my friend died. It was pretty upsetting, and needless to say, I was a wreck and could barely finish the paper route because I had just left him, and when I felt that feeling, I knew that it was him. Now let's fast forward a little bit, and I have this feeling one day, and it's like 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm about to turn in onto my road to go to my mom and dad's house because I still live there with my daughter. And I had that feeling as I was sitting there at the red light. And I felt the most amazing spiritual feeling and love. And I looked at the clock, and I'm like, I know what this means. Somebody just died. This isn't good. Who passed away? And I had no idea until about midnight. And it was my brother who came in and told me that my nephew's dad had passed away. And that was pretty rough. But both of those guys had let me know that they made it to the other side and they were in a good place. And that's an amazing feeling, right? Rough, but amazing. But going back to not wanting to have not had that feeling again, that's what the other side feels like. Now, let's talk about past lives. Some people will have dreams that they just don't understand, but they know it, right? Or they go someplace and they're like, I feel like I've been here before. Or when you're in history class, when you were young and you're going through your history book and there were certain periods of time that you felt more acclimated to than others. For me, one of the time periods was like France in the 1700s when they were decapitating everybody with a guillotine. Yep, that was one of them that stuck out to me. 1700, 1600, whatever it is. You know, Napoleon, maybe after. Wasn't it Henry VIII that was guillotining all of his wives or something? I don't remember, but you guys understand what I mean. Anyway, so there are certain things along the way that you might be acclimated to when you don't really know it, right? So your body, mind, soul understands these time periods, understands these places, understands feelings, understands dreams. And listen, and sometimes you can have a past life regression by somebody like me. Or you can go through self-hypnosis and look into your own past lives, like I have. Or you can just suddenly have a vision out of nowhere and not understand it at all. Which happened to me. When you simply ask a question, like I have a lot of issues with my throat. So I started getting tired. We were on our way to Thanksgiving dinner, and I said, why am I having, I know, just was shooting it out to the universe. Why am I having so many issues with my throat? And I happened to fall asleep for a few minutes as I'm driving to Thanksgiving dinner. I was not driving, by the way. My dad was driving. And I suddenly saw myself being guillotined. Yes, I saw myself being guillotined. I was literally on the bench. And they used to tell us that when they were guillotined, there was a little basket to catch your head. But they were face down looking at the basket. That's not true. I was face up watching the guillotine drop. I know what they did. And you know what they also did to me? They cut my eyelids so I couldn't close my eyes. I had to watch myself being guillotined. I had to just watch. And it takes a few minutes for your brain to stop thinking. And it takes a few moments for your body to stop twitching. Do you know how I know this? Because I was guillotined. Hence the reason having problems with my throat chakra. Okay, I'm going to check. So that was one past life that I've gone through having to do with my throat chakra. Let's see. If practicing some parts of Wiccan make you a witch, then I guess you're a witch. That's right. I'm a witch through and through. And not a bee witch, but just a W witch. Listen, John, I think you're a witch. John, you have some really cool things, though. I mean, come on now. Hi, Carrie Kane. Hi, Tiffany Bryan. Hi, Summer. Oh, Summer's an Aquarius, too. Wait, why is that? I don't know what you were talking about, John. Hi, Helen. You were right. My daughter's pregnant. I'm going to be a first-time grandma. Ah! I hope it goes well now. She's the one who had IVF. Yay! I'm so excited to hear that. Listen, I keep feeling that my daughter's going to have a baby soon, too. She hates when I tell her that, though. 97 is the year you were born. You're just a baby. You're just a wee lass. Tiffany, I'm not doing readings tonight. We're just talking about a lot of different topics, and you are more than welcome to join in and listen and ask questions if you'd like. Do you think that house gave you your gifts? No. But this is the thing is, Jean Fury asked this question. No, I don't think the house gave me my gifts. I think that house allowed me to be super open, to be honest, because anything that I can remember from that house. And this is the thing, is, that's a great question, though. So listen, I just always remember just knowing stuff. I'm trying to remember. So I don't remember a lot before the age of 9, and I really don't. There's only a few things here and there that I remember. Like, I can tell you this. My grandmother, my paternal grandmother, so the woman whose birthday I was born on, my grandma Kay had these two, what in the hell? Siamese cats. And my sister Shannon and I could swear they could read our minds. And it terrified me. I would tell Shannon, I swear to you, they're reading our minds. They're reading our minds. Look, every place we go, they are, right? And that's a kid thought. But this is the thing. No. I think the cats really were communicating with me because as I got older, I can communicate with pets as well. So I probably really was communicating with the cats. And I just didn't understand it then, right? I had no idea. But it was scary to me. So that was one thing that I can remember being before the age of 9. I remember dreaming all the time. Like, I remember dreams from when I was a little kid that I would have recurring, like 6 years old, recurrent nightmares even. So no, I don't think that house, because I didn't move into that house until I was 10. And I was only there for 5 years. I don't think it gave me my powers, but I do remember a lot. I think the energy of the witches that had been there before me just kind of opened up something that I already had known and understood. And my sister Shannon too, we both, we played with a little ghost boy in that house. He was about the age of my brother at the time, 5 or 6. So, I mean, we all 3 played with him. So it's not like I was the only one who saw it. We all 3 saw him. We all 3 played with him. Weird, right? Because not many people do that, right? He was just a little kid that was lonely. So we played with him. And what else? My sister had imaginary friends that weren't so imaginary if I could understand them too. Right? So I don't think the house gave me the power, but I do remember I've dreamt of every boyfriend that I've ever had before I've met them. Is that weird? You guys do that too, right? Or you dreamt of your husbands before you had them, or you've dreamt of your wives before you've had them, or you've dreamt of your children like me before you've had them. That's normal, right?
No, you loser.
I agree. Congratulations to you, Helen. I'm so excited for you. All right. Hi, Luanda. If you knew, you would come out and tell if they didn't ask. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, Ashley. I'm so far behind with my messages. I'm sorry. I got to catch up now. All right. And then I hit the thing, and it takes me all the way to the bottom, and then I have to go back again. Thank you so much, Jean Fury. I appreciate you. Okay. Some people believe that work with the moon energy is not as safe as work with the sun energy because dark witches normally do energy works with the moon and at night instead with the sun in terms of light versus darkness. What's my position about it? Thank you. That's a great one, actually. So this is the thing, is that's not the truth as far as I'm concerned, right? Because sun energy is actually God energy, and moon energy is actually goddess energy. So you need to work with both of them, especially, and depends on what you're working for. For example, if I am working to increase love in my own life, right? Not doing it for anybody else except me. Number one, we talked about this last week, which is I do not put a specific person in my head to think about because that's manipulation. And I don't want anything coming back to me because I only put out good, right? So I don't put a specific person's name in there, but I use the full moon energy, and I also will call on the goddesses that will aid me. Does that mean I can't use gods? No, that's not what that means. If I listen, especially if I want just a sex spell or something and I just want sex, not a boyfriend, not a love interest, then I will use God energy like Pan, like a hunter of the forest, a very phallic symbol, right? And I can use sun energy. I could do it during the day because I want that God energy instead of the beautiful feminine energy. Now, are there darker gods and goddesses? Absolutely. Hecate and Kali Ma. Hecate is, oh my gosh, she is Greek, I believe. And Kali Ma is actually Hindu. Both of those goddesses are known as like dark goddesses, but dark goddesses just because they remove things from your life. Not because they're bad witches or bad women or bad goddesses, just because you're needing to clear things out of your life. So if you're clearing things out of your life, you need to use more dark goddess energy. Now, that is still positive magic. I'm not talking about going and doing things that are manipulative or like sacrificial. That's not acceptable to me. You don't sacrifice anything. To me, that's my personal opinion. That's my beliefs in Wicca, right? I know there are other religions that believe in sacrificing animals, right? That's Jansen. Shh. I don't know what he said. Please do not listen to him. He's being a smarty pants.
I said
shh. Hey, I don't want to talk about that because that's not our beliefs. So can people do things immorally or unethically? Certainly they could. But it's not because of moon energy or sun energy. It's their intentions, right? So if your intentions are just to do some fun magic, to have sex, to have a love, to manifest money, to bring joy to your life, to whatever it is, to help clean your house for more motivation, I don't know. Whatever it is, right? It's all intention. And if your intention is good, then, you know, but it has nothing to do with, I do a lot of my magic at night with goddess energy, moon energy. Oh, I love that, Jean. Aw. So listen, one thing though that I did not know until I was older was that my mom's dad, my grandfather, my maternal grandfather, his sister actually went to the spiritualist church here in Rochester, New York. And I had no idea. And she was big in the spiritualist community and actually was one of them that started helping build Lilydale even. I had no idea. I thought that was so cool to find that out. So I did have really spiritual lineage, right? My great aunt was into spiritualism, which spiritualism is basically that they believe in speaking to spirit. That's a really brief way of explaining it. Hi, Lizette. What does it mean if you have a very bright aura? Usually when I feel like somebody has a really bright aura, it has to do with high energy. So high vibrations, high energy people. And probably more spiritual also, Lizette. So one of the things that, because I don't see my own aura, right? I don't see my own. But the thing is I've had several people, when I was at when I used to do the psychic fairs between Rochester, New York and Buffalo, New York, I can remember there was a gentleman that came in, and I don't remember which one we were at. I think it was in Rochester, actually. He came over to my table. He's like, "Hi, this is my first time here. I've never been here. How do I choose a psychic medium?" And I said, "I don't know about any of the other people and what they would tell you, but I am going to tell you this. I want you to go around the room. Don't choose anybody. And I just want you to use your intuition and have and see where you get pulled to go. So just go around the room, take a once over, do a lap, and see who you get pulled with." And then he said as he was going around, he turned to look over back across the room to me, and he saw this golden yellow energy just all around me. And he said he knew right then that he needed to go get a reading from me. And I was like, "Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you so much." And then I had, not that long ago, actually, and John actually, if he's still in here, knows this too, because I'm not just making it up. One of his people on his team, paranormal team, said, "Well, aren't you a little bright bundle of energy or something?" But he was talking about my energy, literally that I had high energy and he could pick up on it. Then I've had, even yesterday, this is so crazy. I can't even. I'm a notary public, so my psychic medium is what I do mostly, but I'm also I work with documents, very legal documents, right? And financial documents, legal documents, whatever. And it's a very different world than my psychic medium business, right? It's very down here. I have to be very left-brained and very detail oriented. Well, I had to do a signing yesterday, and the gentleman that I did this signing for, I couldn't stop myself because he had spirit coming to me. And I was just like, I finally just had to talk to him. And I said, okay, legal documents aside, now we're done. Okay, I'm no longer a notary public. Okay, can I give you a message? And he says, yeah. And so I give him his message. And I'm like, I'm sorry, this probably is so weird for you. And he's like, no, actually, I knew when you walked in. And I said, wait, what? What did you just say? He's like, yeah, no, I knew when you just walked in. I'm like, really? How the heck did you know when I walked in? Not many people know that I'm a psychic medium, right? I don't wear it like, well, sometimes I do. I sometimes have a shirt that says Psychic Cindy on it, but it wasn't. not yesterday. He said, no, because your energy, I could just see your high vibration energy. I was like, what? That was crazy to me, especially since it was all about legal documents, right? So can people see that they can see your bright energy? I do believe that. I do believe that people can pick up on that. And if it's bright, people with high vibration, high energy, you can usually pick up on their auras. And usually probably very spiritual people, right? No, Tommy, you can't go back. Hi, Kathy DeGraw. Patrick, how many times do we come back after a life has ended? So I don't know. I don't know if there's a specific answer to that. Like, I can remember my aunt saying, if you're an Aries, that means you're the first out. This is the first life you've ever lived. And if you're a Capricorn, that's the last, or a Pisces, it's the last life you're living. That would mean there's only 12, which goes along with what John was saying. But maybe John said 13. But that's basically what my aunt was saying, is that you only have, like, you go through the signs, basically. And I don't necessarily think I believe that, right? Because, I don't know, I've had 3 lifetimes that I can recall having to do with being killed by my throat. Terrible. Terrible. So, and I had another lifetime that had nothing to do with my throat. But it does have to do with this birthmark. I don't know if you guys can see it. It does have to do with this birthmark right here. My daughter's dad actually has, it looks identical to that. He has one on his chest too. And the only difference is on my back, there's an exit wound right exactly opposite this on my back. I have another freckle or birthmark, and Jesse's dad has the exact one. So it went through me to him. Damn, my heart chakra. Hi, Julie Titus. Certainly no Ed, a priest. No. So Tommy knows me from when I was a little kid, and he knows my biological father, and my father's name was Ed, because both of my dads have actually died. My biological dad died September 18th. It'll be 4 years. And my stepdad, it'll be 3 years, November 14th. But yeah, my father was a womanizer. My father, Ed, was a womanizer. And no, he was definitely not the one going to be a priest. Let's see, John Anderson. Let's see, it says, I read that if you add your birthday month, day, and year together, mine is April 29th, 1980, so it would be 4 plus 2 plus 9 plus 8 plus 0 equals 23. But you have to add the 1 and the 9, which would add another 1 in there. 9, 10, because 10 plus 0, 10 equals 1 plus 0, so 1. So you actually have to add, it would be 1980, which actually is a 9. So 9 and 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So you would actually be a 6. Okay, so then total, together 2 plus 3 equals 5, which 2 plus 4 is 6. Yes, so I'm in my 5th past life according to my birthday. Well, actually, it would be your 6th past life according to your birthday. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, because mine would be 8 at 8. So mine is 4, 4, 1, 9, 7, 1. My number equals 8, 9, 9, 18, 8 and 8, 16. I just know it comes down to 8. So I don't know if that's true, right? Because if you listen to my aunt, I'm in my 1st lifetime, which I know that's not true because I've already gone through 3 or 4 of them that I know of. Actually, no, that's not true. Okay, so this is the thing, is I've dreamt of other lifetimes as well. And I know that I have stepped out into those lifetimes and I've been back, and I'm like, where the farg am I? What is going on? I've stepped into those lifetimes going, holy shit, where am I? Who is this? I don't know what's going on, right? So there's actually a futuristic lifetime where I'm on a ship, an airship, and we're actually having a coup. It's like, it would kind of be like Star Wars, I guess. I don't know. But it's definitely not anything like Star Wars. Yeah, and I had troubles with love in that lifetime too. God damn it. Whatever. Loyalty is a big deal in this lifetime for me. So I have had a future life that I've seen. I've had, with my boy's father, while I was with him, I actually dreamt of another lifetime where I'm with him in that lifetime. And it's the most blissfully happy that I've ever been in any lifetime. And then I woke up to this version of him. And in that lifetime, this man loved me immensely, and he doted on me. He was an amazing human being to me and his children. And I woke up to not that version. I woke up crying, let's put it that way. So I know I've lived more lifetimes than that, because this is the thing, you guys, is how we understand time is everybody thinks it's on this nice little thing, and 1870 happened over here on the left, and this is the present on the right. Well, that's not how it happens. Now you need to flip that up, and all of them are happening at the same time, in essence. Because one of my lifetimes that I know, I would see it in this lifetime, and I'd be like, what is going on? And I wouldn't understand. So, yeah, I've lived a lot of my lifetime. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Futuristic. The boy's father. A famous person. My lifetime in France of being guillotined. My life as a slave where I was hanged. Oh, my lifetime in I'm assuming it must be China, because I looked like a samurai where I was sword. I was basically guillotined with a sword. And another lifetime where I was like in Scotland, and I killed myself. I threw myself over the turret of my castle. That was horrible. So I know I've 7 at least. I know of 7 that I've gone through, minimally. There may be more that I can remember. Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Simeon.
Hi, Sim Sim. That number means, let's see, that number means 5 is your number for this life related to your way to be and your mission in this life. Right, your life number, your life path number. Not exactly the amount of past lives that you had or living so far. I would agree with you, Adriana. So your life path number, but your life path number would actually it would actually be 6. Hi, Carmen. Patrick is 11. Yours is a master number 11, but it's also can be 1 + 1, which is 2. Hi, Teresa Meyer. Holla. Let's see. Okay. Yes, Kelly, Ridge Road I was talking about. A lot of witches in Swilberg. Really? So the house that I was talking about, the witches, was in East Irondequoit, right on Ridge Road. Hi, Carrie Hayes. I dreamt 2 blonde boys. Yep. See what I mean? Yes. You're welcome, Helen. Hi, Jen Renaletta Ding Dong. If you sense someone is a witch, do you tell them? Yes. Would you like to know why? Because actually witches can see witches. I know it sounds like a crazy saying, but it's the truth. Witches can see witches. It's 909 right now. 9 is the number of the goddess, by the way. 3 times 3, it's a huge number. 3 is the number of the goddess. 3 times 3 is like so it's maiden, mother, and crone, hence the number 3. But when you 3 times 3, it makes 9. 9 is an ultimate number for witches. Also, if you see the numbers 3, 6, and 9 of any variation during the day, it's usually a witch thing. I don't know how to explain it to anybody other than that, but yes. And yes, I do tell them that if I think they're a witch. I do. Ashley, you should know this. But there have been a lot of times where I even mentioned it, I think last week, where I was in Wegmans. Wegmans is our local huge grocery store chain. And it's amazing. I suggest you going to a Wegmans if you can on the East Coast. But the thing is that I can remember, and without mine being shown, my pentagram being shown, or you see the pentagram on my neck, which is in my tattoo, I can remember going up to people going, "Are you a witch?" And they're like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" I'm like, I just know. It's a weird thing. It's like, you know how there's spidey sense, like Spider-Man has spidey sense? Witches have witch sense. I don't know how to explain it. It's like witchy sense. It's how it is. But the woman that told me I was a witch, she was actually like shaman and Christian Catholic, maybe. John, do you know if you're still in here? But yeah, so she was able to tell me too. So I just feel like when the messages come through for a psychic medium, they'll give you the message, hopefully. But yeah, witches see witches. And yes, if I feel like somebody's a witch, especially while I'm doing a reading, I definitely tell them, say, "Hey, I don't know how you stand in this. I just need to tell you. You're a witch, girl or guy." Hi, Diane. In some beliefs, chickens and goats are used in sacrificial rituals. That's correct, Kathy. Hoodoo, voodoo, I'm not sure which one, so please don't crucify me because I don't practice those. But I do know that I know that some of those do use animals. I've only been to, hi, Kathy Hutton Kaufer. Hi, Doc. How are you? I don't know if Doc is still here. Does Doc have a show tonight? I can't remember. It would have started at 9. Doc, I wanted you on my show tonight. But I didn't do the round table tonight, so I'm going to contact you if you're still on here. I love Lilydale. I've only been to Lilydale one time. So this is what Kathy said, or Diane said, excuse me, Diane, I'm sorry. Diane said she loves Lilydale. I loved Lilydale too, and I've only been there one time. And the funny part was, is it was raining, but the whole time I was there, the energy's pretty cool there. I never went and saw a psychic medium there or anything. It was funny though, because we couldn't go to like the stump, and we couldn't go to the other outside place. I can't remember where it is, but it rained, so that's why we couldn't do anything outdoors. So we went inside, and they were doing their messages, and every single time, every message one that I had gone to, they were all trying to call me, and I'm like, I've had a reading. I've had a message, thank you. But my grandma and my family definitely wanted to me to know that they were okay. My uncles. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Good energy. Kathy DeGraw. In one past life, I was a woman in the time period of war. I and two other... Oh my God, yes, 8 lives. Because my Old West, where I was a prostitute, where I was shot right here. Yes. That's at least 8. I wasn't a prostitute. I was a saloon girl. I was a saloon girl. Jansen, leave him alone. Let him go. Let's see. I and 2 other women helped get children from the camps that the Third Reich had. Oh my goodness, Kathy. Oh. Thank goodness for you then. That's amazing. That's amazing memory, but it's probably also hard and heavy, right? Bill Davis. Aw, Bill Davis! Thank you so much. Kathy's life path number is 1. Wow, that's crazy, right? Oh, you're still here? Wait, where did you go? I'm still here. Tomorrow is the show. Oh, right, Friday. Yes. Bill's number is 11 as well, and going down, even taking it farther down, because 11 is a master number, but 1 + 1 is 2. In numerology, I am a 9. Nice, Adriana. Adriana is wrapping some shit up in this lifetime. Hi, Teddy Poo Poo. Oh, my Teddy Poo Poo. And this is the funny part. We were talking about signs. I had a lot of people that were earth signs in here. Capricorn and Taurus. And Teddy's a Capricorn too. And had a bunch of air signs. There was only Jean Fury and I who were fire signs. It was very hard. Oh, Listen, Kathy, let me just tell you. So hang on one second, Jean. I will answer your question in just a moment. So, Kathy, it was just learning about. So this is before I ever knew what my abilities were. It was hard for me to do history. I know that probably sounds so weird, but I kept seeing things. Like as we would be reading, I would see it playing out in my mind, and I thought I was crazy. But it's because I was picking up on that stuff, and it was very difficult for me. And the same thing is true now. If I like watch shows having to do with like missing people, or I love watching like true like crime ones, and I'm like, that's not what happened. Not that I could prove it, because what they're saying is supposedly the truth. But I see things differently. Oh, Bill is a Pisces, March 17th. Your birthday is only a few weeks before mine, Bill. So.
And only 11 days before mine.
Don't forget, Talk with Teddy, 11 p.m. Shameless plug. That's okay. I'm all right with it. Yes, Teddy's show is at 11 p.m. tonight, everybody. So, and Chanel Fletcher has her show. She does, she sells her stones and stuff. She does her stones and does stone auctions, and she's on at 9 or 9:30. I think 9:30. Chanel Fletcher. Chanel M. Fletcher, if you go onto Facebook. And she does stone auction. Amazing stone auction. Look at, here's 2 pieces right here that I got from Chanel. This is ruby zoisite, and this is, look at this. I'm trying to get it so you can see the, can you see the colors through it? It's purple fluorite, but it's also like grape fluorite, that really dark purple. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. I also got this from her too. Oop. It's got a Merkaba stone, Metatron stone in the middle. But look at this thing. Amazing. It's all amethyst, except the chakras around it. Yeah. Fun stuff, man. I have more that I got from her too, all over here. Hey, Eric, how are you? Tony DeVille is here. Wait, Tony's here? Hey, Tone. Yes, listen, Chanel sells some amazing stones, Jean. I'm not kidding you. It's amazing. Here. This is my friend Chanel. I think I spelled her name right. Okay. I do past life regressions. Jen asks if I do past life readings and numerology. I don't do numerology, really. There's some things that I know about numerology, but not a whole lot. I know how to do my life path number. But I do past life regressions where I will actually take you through a past life. Can I do it over the internet? No, I cannot do it over the internet. I need you in front of me. And past life regressions usually take like 2 to 3 hours just for one session. Past life readings. So as I'm doing a reading, yes, I have, as I'm doing an individual reading, I have picked up on people's past lives and I do tell them what I've seen. In fact, just on Tuesday, somebody asked if they had been with somebody, and I saw a past life of being on a mountain and goat herding or something like that. Being a farmer, but a rancher, whatever. Yeah. Oh, he's on Talk. Oh, wait, Tony's on with Talk with Teddy? Oh, my Tony. I love it. So Talk with Teddy is going to be on Facebook and YouTube, as well as podcasting places as well. Tony DeVille is a tattoo artist from Maryland, right? What is it called? Delaware? What is it? Where is he at? Hi, Sweet Pea. What kind of testimonials, Sweet Pea? Like, what do you mean? Let me know, and I'll try and answer that for you. Should say, do you do? Oh, do I do past life readings? Well, if I do them, it's usually more toward, like, they just happen to come out as I'm doing a reading. I've never somebody just asked if I do Akashic readings, Akashic record readings. Akashic records, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, is like the place that it's in a different dimension than we are in. I call it the astral plane. But that's the place where it holds all of our soul's lifetimes. And Edgar Casey would actually go to the Akashic Records and actually do distance, like, I don't know if he did healing, but he was able to explain people's, like, illnesses and stuff like that through the Akashic Records and stuff. But I've never done an Akashic Records reading or anything like that. But I'm interested and I'm open. Spirit, I'm open. You know I like to play around with stuff. Oh, you got knocked off? Aw, well, welcome back. Those, oh yeah. Jen, so as soon as I start, as soon as we can be like away from the COVID and it's okay to do stuff like that, then whenever you'd like, honey. Seriously. What's on my dress? What's on your dress? Wait, are you talking about my shirt? Lotus blossoms, flowers. I don't know. Is that what you're talking about? I'm so confused right now. Eric? Tony is cool, Bill. He really is. Sweet Pea says testimonials about predictions and tarot readings. Oh, yes. Like if I've given you a testimonial or a prediction or something. Yeah, you can. So Facebook, I know you can leave a testimonial. And on my website, I got to set it up better. It's a bone of contention. So here's my website. And I do. This is my website. This is my website. It's cringy for me. Baltimore, Maryland. Yes, I was right. That's where Tony is. So there is like places where you can leave testimonials and predictions, but on Facebook you can too. So here's my Facebook. And there's my Facebook for my Psychic Cindy one. I've been talking a lot. I just realized that. I have not forgotten. I think it was Jean that asked about all the fun stuff. It's so late and I have to get up early in the morning. Well, Jean, you can come back and look too. You can come back and watch because it stays up. Maybe I should put it back to 7 o'clock. Is 7 to 9 good? But Jean Fury, if you put your birthday, like if your birthday is December 3rd, 1963, you would take 1 plus 2. So it'd be 12, 3, 63, I think I said, right? So you would take 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 3 and add them all together. And that gives you your life path number. Your life path number means like what you're supposed to do and accomplish, I believe, in your life this time. I think that's the way we put it. Ah! Oh shoot. Okay. They wanna fuck with me. Bye, bitches. I can't believe they're doing it while I'm doing my podcast. So we totally, what did you guys, Eric, what did you call that? Cherry picking. Yep, I totally did. Totally did. Good job. Annoying. Blocked. Kathy, so Eric was calling him a cherry picker. What they usually do, thank you. Oops. I would not send that beluga anything but a ban. I did. So, thank you, Eric. He's got my back. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate it. Because the only thing it lets me do, the only thing it lets me do is I can either delete the comments or I can block the user, and I will delete the comments too. But I have to delete every single one of them, and I'm okay with that. I'll just sit here for a moment and delete them. The thing is so my friend Doc, I think it was Doc, told me that, you know, if I got people that do this, it means I'm famous. I'm famous, Doc. I made it. That's so funny. So these people just will go to like people who have like psychic videos or something, and they will start spamming everybody in there saying, hey, call me, inbox me for your free spiritual reading. And listen, they're probably, if they're unethical and coming to somebody else's feed and doing this, then obviously they are not legitimate as far as I'm concerned. Because anybody that's legitimate is not going to do something like that. Aw, thank you so much, Eric. That's so sweet. That's amazing. I appreciate you, honey. You'll have to have someone make... Ashley, are you poking me right now? I'm just curious. I think you're poking me. Like, maybe you are forcefully shoving me. Not that I don't need it, of course. I mean, I do need it. We know this. Ashley, I love you so much. Listen, obviously he's not real because this one is hysterical. He didn't put ding dong in there. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my God. I can't believe how many they got in on there before I was able to catch them. Yep, I'm just wearing a tank top, I guess, and jean shorts. So it's funny because he tried putting more on there, and because I had already blocked him, it just says that person was blocked. So funny. Aw, gotta head back to the hive. Eric, have a good night, sweetie. You take care. Exactly, it is unethical. I mean, unethical, immoral. Definitely unethical. It's immoral to me because I wouldn't do it. It would go against everything that I do. I love you too. We both know I need nudges, pushes. Let's see. Anybody else have... Did I answer all the questions I had earlier? I want to see if when I explained the life path thing that I said it right. I hear a baby crying. Oh, Jansen on his... Jan, if you're not watching the TV, can you please turn it off?
I am watching it.
Not with your face in your phone. Okay, life path number. I have a little fly, sorry. Okay. I've got to read, so I've got to take these off. Okay. This single digit is your individual life path number. The life path number is similar to your astrological sun sign. It reveals your greater purpose, including strengths, weaknesses, talents, and ambitions. Your life path number also exposes the tone of your experiences and why events occur past, present, and future. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then it goes in and says it says numerology 101, how to calculate life path and destiny numbers. Oh, that's interesting. Somebody also asked, what's the luckiest life path number? It says number 7 is the luckiest life path number. Number 7 is the luckiest number in the universe. This number represents perfection and some interesting things in the universe. Who knew? Twin flames, it says, do twin flames have same life path number? Twin flames have matching life path numbers. Twin flames have life path number 9. If you add both twins' life path numbers, you get their joint number. And one of these is one of the twins' original life path numbers. I don't know if I agree with that because mine is an 8. What does a life path number 8 mean? Life path number 8 is about power and ambitions. Positive qualities of people with life path number 8 include persistence, good understanding, and managing money, trustworthiness. I'm just being cheesy. I'm teasing. Competence, leadership, reliability, and business way of thinking. They do need to learn how to use their own power. I did need to learn that. I don't think I want to know this. It says, what is the unluckiest number? It says 13. That's baloney. That's baloney. What is the meaning of number 9? It was saying 9 is a twin path number. Hang on, I'll go back there. All right, let's see. All right, here. Life path number crystals? That's interesting. Okay, so it says life path. So if you want to know your crystal, that's only according to this one that just came up. Oh, that's interesting. So number 1 is verdite, which means teamwork. It's a green color. It's gorgeous, actually. I think I need this stone because I don't have this one. Number 2 is cinnabar, confidence. Where is my cinnabar? I don't have it down here, I guess. I like that. Confidence. Perfect. Number 3 is dumortierite, which is concentration. It's a blue stone. I love the concentration thing. Number 4 is rhodochrosite for compassion. Oh, I love that. Number 5 is Dalmatian jasper for stability. Number 6 is zebra jasper, balance. Number 7 is blue chalcedony. So I think some people may pronounce it differently than I do. I just pronounce it chalcedony. And it's trust. Number 8 is kunzite, which is empathy. Oh, my kunzite's upstairs under my pillow because I'm sleeping with it. I'm sleeping with a lot of them for love. I'm doing pink kunzite for love, rose quartz. My bestie just gave me pink tourmaline. I have more. Oh, I have rhodochrosite, rhodonite. Oh, I also have pink calcite. Obviously, I'm working on love and self-love, right? Always work on self-love, everybody. But yeah, I'm working on self-love and love. Opening my heart. Because I got shot with something. Number 9 is Larimar and boundaries. Oh, isn't that interesting? Number 11 is Cassiterite. And it's optimism. Number 22 is lapis lazuli, which is simplicity. I think that was cool. That was pretty interesting. Oh, okay. Let's see. If you have a life path number 1, it says you're creative and committed. So you're obviously willing to stick to your objectives. Go number 1. That's awesome. Life path number 2, you are emotionally sensitive, genuine person who practices congruence and honesty. They have it. C-O, next line, N. Practices congruence and honesty, so it may not be too difficult for you to adjust to the desires of your heart. Life path number 3, whether in networking, romance, or anything else that involves individuals, you are socially magnetic. Nice. Man, that life path number 2, emotionally sensitive, but listen, they can adjust to the desires of your heart. That's amazing. Okay, Jan, can you turn it down, please?
No.
He's got such a smart mouth. Life path number 4. With a powerful will and practical character, you will probably understand precisely what you need to do to achieve the required end outcome. That's pretty cool. Life path number 5. You are versatile, open-minded thinker who can find alternatives outside the box. I like that. That's what a lot of Aquarians, they feel like they think outside the box. They feel like they think differently than others. Life path number... Hang on a second. I've got to yell. That's what I just said. I had to yell at my son. He's playing video games and having no thoughts about his mom. Oh, wait. Do teenagers think about their mom? Okay, life path number 6, I think, is where we were. You are so generous and compassionate that wherever you go, you can't assist but spread goodness. You are full of energy of love. I love that. Life path number 7. You are a peaceful and reflective individual who understands how to enjoy a relationship with others without allowing your life to be defined. Oh, I really like that. Oh, here's mine. Life path number 8. You are resolute, concentrated, and thoughtful innately. Okay. Does the ADD count when it says concentrated? I don't know. You're probably also going to be confident and practical, making you an excellent organizer. ADD is still an issue, so organizer. Like, I do know where my stuff is, but it's probably in a mess in a pile. But I know exactly what's in the pile. Transparency. Life path number 8. Or 9. Excuse me. Life path number 9. This number makes you a man or woman of honor with strong sense of fairness. You're also charismatic and you're often interested in others right away. You can harness this magnetism as you attempt to attract all the stuff you want in life. Oh, that's a good one, Adriana. Life path number 11. You likely dream big and the world around you has a lot to offer. On the other hand, 11s tend to have quite intense mood swings with very little room to feel just okay, rather than incredible or awful. It doesn't have 22 on here, though. This sounds like somebody's thought about it. Like their thoughts. I don't know. I mean, they're all just our thoughts, right? Somebody's thoughts. Jansen. I saw. He's turning it up and thinking that I don't know that he's turned it up, but I have. Okay, anyway. All right. Oh, sweet pea, sweet dreams. Take care. Thanks for coming on. You don't need those for love. Just my phone number. Bill. Listen, I got to love myself, Bill. Listen, I'm trying to remove my issues with love, right? Because we are, what is it? We all have issues. Mine just happens to be in the love romance department. I'm trying to learn. Oh, Wings 34 is a number 7. What just happened? I don't know what the heck this just did. Okay. Number 7. I hope you heard that. Wings, did you hear your did you just hear your life path number thing? Bill. That's a tough one. What's a tough one? The fixing the heartbreaks? Okay, guys, what else? Did I finish telling you guys everything? Answer all your questions that you had? I'm just going back really quick. Oh, so let me shamelessly plug myself, I guess, right? So tonight, I'll go to Teddy. Teddy is on, Teddy Poo Poo is what I call him. He's my, he's the host of our show on Paratalk Radio. I am his lovely co-host. And we talk everything paranormal. That is on Mondays at 8 p.m. You can find us on Paratalk Radio on Facebook and on YouTube. Teddy Poo Poo has his own show, which is Talk with Teddy. And you can find Talk with Teddy on YouTube and on Facebook. My buddy, Dr. Mystical, is on all the social medias as Dr. Mystical. Doc has his tarot show tomorrow at 9 p.m. as well as Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Chanel Fletcher, my buddy Chanel, does her crystal auctions on Thursdays and Sundays, I believe, 9:30 p.m. I'm not sure about Sundays. I know Thursdays are at 9:30 p.m. So if you go over to Chanel on Facebook, you can find her doing an auction most likely right now. Let's see. Myself, I am Psychic Cindy on YouTube. No, I am Psychic Cindy on Facebook. I am The Psychic Cindy on YouTube and Instagram. You can find me on both of those. I've been wanting to do the Instagram live and I have not yet done it. I don't know that I've figured it out yet. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do a TikTok before TikTok is taken down. I'll figure them out. TikTok, I think I'm just Psychic Cindy on there. But I only have one video up. And it's not even a big video. Whatever. It's fine. I do my Tarot Tuesday on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is on YouTube and on Facebook. Tuesdays at 7. I do 2 questions for $15 on Wednesdays. Thursdays, I do Just Cindy, my podcast. And then Fridays, I do some stuff that I may do one, I may not. I haven't decided yet. Sometimes I do tarot things on Fridays. Oh. Do I need to plug anything else? Anybody else have any? I was just going through and trying to remember. that's... Hey, Angel. How are you? Yay, TikTok. Listen, I'm going to try it. I haven't tried it yet. I want to do some of those TikToks with my daughter where we dance. And we like change our outfits and it's like snap and then we've changed an outfit, but it's not really like that, but it looks like that. You know, you jump up and you're in one outfit, you jump and you're in another outfit. So, wings, do I answer yes or no questions? Not on this one. Sometimes I do on my Tuesday night tarot at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time. Not always, because it's just a general little tarot card pulls. Thank you for coming to say hi, Angel. So does anybody else have any questions? It's a pausing of videos. Yes, right. It is. It just you just pause the video and jump into the next outfit that's taking you forever to put on. Just kidding. You're like, oh, let me primp again. It is addicting to watch. Like, I just added some positivity, guys. I love boys that can dance. And I've taught my sons, like, listen, girls like boys that can dance. So, of course, you go onto TikTok and you see men that can dance. I love that. So, there's some dads on there, and I just think they're the cutest dads ever. In fact, they just were sending me messages that some of the people have uploaded a new video. Woo! I'll tell you. Oh, Ashley, thank you. She started following me on TikTok. All right, let's see. Does it tell me any of them? I thought it told me like some of my TikTok people, but it's not. I don't know why not. If I'm scrolling through this many notifications, it means I need to clear out my notifications. That's so funny. Huh. I wonder why it doesn't show that, actually. I think one of the guys' names are Ed on TikTok. What? Magic Mike dances? Oh, right. Man, that was a question mark. I thought you were telling me something. Angel, I was like, what do I need to go see on the TikTok? I need to see the Magic Mike dancers on TikTok? It is so addicting to watch it. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Oh my gosh, I'm so thirsty. Okay, so next Thursday, I'm hoping to do the if I can get it set up with everybody I need to, I'm going to do the Witches Roundtable. So where we can just ask questions and ask crazy stuff of each other. I think that would be super fun. There has to be some, right, Angel? Yes, I'm sure also. Listen, I just think that would be fun to watch. What? Now I'm gonna put in the search bar Magic Mike dancers. No, so the dads that I like to see dance, or just the guys that I like to see dance, they're just doing like, one was doing Lizzo. I do my hair check with my hand. Oh wait, I flip my hair, do my nail check, and they're just doing a dance like that. That's all. Silly, right? I'm so silly. Hi, Michael. How are you? You were just about to say that. Searching Magic Mike dancers. Is that the one you were gonna just say? I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. Michael, you're just coming at the end, right? Because I'm about to head out soon. I was going to hit it at 9 or at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what I usually go to. But this is kind of late for some people. Always. No, not always. You were in for the the couple weeks ago one, I think, where you were able to get in. It was nice seeing you stop by. Thank you so much. Mike just stopped in and said hi to us. Said goodnight. Yep. You're more than welcome to stay. I have a couple more minutes where I'm trying to plug stuff. Oh, plug stuff. How about that I do readings? I am a psychic medium. I do individual readings. So if you are interested in doing an individual reading with me, you can contact me. I'll put my email up here. That scared me, Jansen. So this is my, if you're interested, you can Gmail me. If you're on Facebook, you can just message me on Facebook Messenger for the Psychic Cindy. Where you found me on this video, that's where you'll find me. And you can message me there. But my individual readings are $30 for, no, 30 minutes for $60 or an hour for $110. That's US dollars. I do Venmo, Facebook Pay, and the Cash App. What else, you guys? Is there anything else? Before COVID, I would do group readings and psychic parties. I've actually thought about maybe doing them through something like StreamYard, where I can do those kind of things as well. But we'll see. I got to figure it out. But yeah. Thanks, you guys, so much for helping me make this fun. Thank you for the questions. I appreciate it because I just was kind of winging it tonight, right? I was supposed to do my part 2, but I dropped the ball. I'm sorry. I apologize. But it was a lot of fun just winging it. I think we answered a lot. And if you guys still have questions, please don't go ahead and even message me or email me, because then these are things that I can even put towards podcasts upcoming, right? So I'm grateful for you guys paying attention and coming and listening to me and what I have to say. I appreciate it so much. Even when I just wing it, right? I don't know. You guys are awesome. I look forward to Thursday nights where we can chat and have fun and look at the comments. And this is like, and Mondays on Paratalk Radio too. It's just, we get to have fun and chat. Just about more paranormal stuff on that night. But, aw, Bill Davis, I appreciate you. You guys just fill my heart with happiness. I'm not kidding when I say that. That's the truth. Like, I look forward to this because you know what? What is this now? The 6th week that I've done this. And I have to say, I look forward to Thursday nights where I can interact and have fun with you guys. And we just talk about specific things or nothing. Like tonight, we just are talking about everything. So I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys coming on and doing Tarot Tuesdays with me and coming and seeing me if you watch me on Paratalk Radio. I really do appreciate all of you guys and your interest, right? It just makes me happy. I don't know. You guys just rock. You guys are cool. So I'm going to let you guys out of here a few minutes early. It's like letting school out 3 minutes early, right? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys next Thursday. hopefully with part 2 of the Witches Roundtable, Wicca Roundtable, and I can have my peeps on here with me, and we'll all chat and we'll have a good time. Okay? So thank you so much, you guys. I will see you next. Well, I'll see you Monday if you want to come in on Monday with Prayer Talk Radio. I'll see you Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday. Or I'll see you on Just Cindy Thursdays with the podcast. I'm not certain if I'm going to do something tomorrow yet. I haven't decided. Listen, I just wing it, to be honest. I listen to Spirit. Spirit tells me, okay, do something. So then I do it. So I haven't decided yet about tomorrow. But you guys rock. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you next week, okay? Mwah! Good night, guys.